Can we talk about Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth? Yes? Good! So way back in the Stone Age of 2013, a trailer was released for yet another new Digimon game that wouldn't make it outside of Japan. But something happened. Operation Decode. For the first time in its known history, the internet was used for something good. Over 65,000 people signed this petition, and thanks to all of those people, in mid-2015, it was announced that Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth would make its way around the world, and this news had me, well, let's just say, the pants had to be loosened. February 2nd, 2016, Cyber Sleuth was released on the PS4 and Vita, or both if you're like me and only use your Vita to play PS4 games while you're taking a shit. Once people started to play it though, a question started to pop up from the players. Is this game better than Pokemon? As a fan of both franchises, I'd have to say, yes. Stop, just scroll back up here and let me explain. I won't be comparing them directly to each other, but what I will do is tell you about Cyber Sleuth and why I love it so much. You see, this game was made for the fans. Not the fans of this shit, but the fans of this shit. Just take a look at the cover art. What do you see? Agumon, Gabumon, Palmon, all from the original series. Then you move on to see Terriermon, from Tamers. After that, your eyes fall to the age rating, T. Something to show that this game isn't just some child's game. No, Digimon had grown up, just like its fans, because no one stays 10 forever. What about the game's story, you say? Well, let's get into it then. I won't spoil too much of the story. I'll only talk about the first few hours, and that's just barely scratching the surface when it has a playtime like this. The game opens to a place we all know and love by now. An online chat group with a bunch of people you don't even know. The game uses this time to give a simple explanation of the Digimon's role in this world. Just then, a hacker cuts into your chat room and challenges the brave ones of you to meet him and Kowloon. Kowloon is a junk server where all the old data of this internet world is stored, but it's completely abandoned by everyone other than the dangerous hackers. Right after you accept the challenge, you are thrust into the world of Eden. Might I add that the cutscene used to introduce Eden is wonderful. Hell, I'd say most of the cutscenes in this game look great. Eden is an online space where, with the help of your Digivice, your body is digitized and made into an avatar that can be used to do many things. You can walk around with others, go to work, play outside, shop, and so on. A lot of people live their lives in Eden, making a living by working there. For this reason, and the safety of others, there are many rules in Eden. One of these many rules is that your avatar must look exactly like the real you. So for example, you can't be some 28-year-old guy pretending to be a 13-year-old girl on the internet anymore. While a little slow, this opening does a great job at setting up the world and teaching you how the game works by making you talk to people for information on how to get to Kowloon. After moving into Persona 3, you find your friends Nokia and Arata waiting for you at the abandoned playground, complete with PS2 textured ball. Sorry if my pronunciation of any of these names are off. Shortly after, you're informed that you have been hacked, thusly turning you into a hacker yourself. Because that's how you become a real hacker, kids. You give chase after the hacker who runs deep into Kowloon. After losing sight of him, you run into a ghost! I mean just some really white kid. White Kid notices how pathetic you and your smiley face look, so he gives you a Digimon out of pity. In this world, Digimon are seen as tools to the hackers. They can be used to change your avatar's speed, copy, then paste code to unlock servers or rooms, and break through literal firewalls, as well as defend yourself from other hackers. But to do any of that, you need a Digimon, so let's pick ours. Oh yeah, here it comes. Let's see who we get to pick from. Terriermon, okay, respectable choice. Palmon, also a good member for the team. Alright, come on Agumon, come to daddy. What the? Who the fuck would want knockoff Kling Klang? Me, I want knockoff Kling Klang. Right away, we get attacked by a Digimon that's much stronger than we are. So White Kid gives us a hand. What? You're just gonna fucking flex on me like that? Why does he get the big metal guy when I'm stuck with this little metal shit here? I really like this fight. It's a great way to show how weak you are at the start, but also what you can grow to be in time. Being the great friend you are, you finally remembered that you'd forgotten Nokia all by herself in a land full of monsters. So you head off to find her. Wait, what the fuck? She gets the best 2 Digimon, and I'm stuck here with fucking Kling Klang. Okay, I'll drop it. I'm alright with having Kling Klang. After finding Arata, the game decides to show you just how small you really are in this world. You get in a fight with this Digimon. Unable to do any damage to it, you make a rather shit attempt at an escape and get attacked. It's around this point in the game that the plot really picks up. Apparently, after getting drug into some tentacle hentai, something went wrong with your account, causing your real body to go into a coma. Your cyber body is dumped into the real world. You're picked up by a woman named Kyoko, who takes an interest in your situation. She informs you that many people have been falling ill due to the cyber world, and it's all being covered up by the company that runs Eden. You, though, are unique because of the cyber body you find yourself in. You agree to help her investigate the mysterious Eden syndrome. Now under the instruction of Kyoto, she gives you the title of Apprentice Sleuth. Oh, I get it now. You're a person with a cyber body sleuthing around. I don't know how I didn't see that before now. While working for Kyoto, you will perform many normal tasks, such as track down and stop hackers, break into a top secret medical facility, figure out why the air conditioner blows cold air, and buy some coffee beans. Along the way, you will run into many unique characters, such as this girl named after a phone that yells a lot, a crazy cop lady that yells a lot, some rock star guy that yells a lot, and oh, that long, dark hair, those I don't give a fuck about your existence eyes, and that set of goggles tied around her arm for some reason. This is grade A waifu material right here. I hope you're all taking notes. From areas of Tokyo to the depths of the internet, you will share laughs with the characters, feel sad with them, and at times, a little uncomfortable.
警備員さんのたくましい大胸筋リあー我慢できないつ
岸辺様、仕事中ですので。
お堅いのね。
All of this is backed up by a pretty good soundtrack, complete with motherfucking vocal tracks! As far as gameplay goes, it's your normal turn-based RPG. You mostly take part in 3 versus 3 battles, but you can carry up to 11 Digimon with you at all times. So you can build a balanced team of 3s that can all play off of each other. Your turn order is shown on the right side of the screen. You shoot the things at the stuff, and the stuff shoots the things back at you. RPG 101. For the most part, I'd say Digimon fall into two main classes, those being attack and support classes. So you can set one Digimon to be a healer with team buffs, then have your second one set up to debuff enemy Digimon, while your last one can be an all-out attacking tank fully buffed up with attacks that break the enemy's defense. But that's just one example, and it's not even taking type matchups into account. There are 4 main type attributes. Virus, Data, and Vaccine all play off of each other in a rock, paper, scissors kind of way, while the Free attribute has no weaknesses, but also isn't particularly strong against anything. Stacked on top of these attributes are multiple elemental types that also play the rock, paper, scissors game. So like fire beats plant, plant beats water, water beats fire, and so on with all 9 typings. Using a super effective attribute with a super effective elemental type can land you up to 3 times the damage of a normal attack. As Digimon evolve, their attributes and types change. I have to talk about Digivolving, as it's a huge part of this game, and really any Digimon game in general. A lot of the grinding you'll do is to try to complete requirements so you can Digivolve. Some requirements are easy, like get to level 15 or have an attack stat of 39, but other requirements take more time, like bringing up the ABI or CAM stats. CAM is pretty much friendship level, win battles or play with your Digimon, and that will go up. ABI though, God, that one takes forever. Your Digimon is awarded ABI points whether it Digivolves or de-Digivolves. The grind comes from when you want to get the ABI up on a Digimon, so you de-Digivolve to get it the ABI, but every time you Digivolve or de-Digivolve, the Digimon's level goes back to 1, so you have to level it back up to get it to Digivolve to the next level again. Thankfully, you can just stick whatever Digimon you're grinding up into the Digifarm to level it up while you play the normal game. You can also go Persona style and sacrifice Digimon you don't want to pump levels up a bit. The draw to trying to tick off all these requirements is because all Digimon have split evolutions. You can start with 3 of the same baby level Digimon and end up with 3 completely different mega levels. You can just follow a path you know well, or you can split off at any point to best fit what you need on the team at the time. Some people might find this tedious, but I love it. Since I would de-Digivolve my Digimon to get my ABI and max level stats up, I would constantly be swapping the Digimon on my team. I never felt locked into a specific few until very late game when you start getting the best Digimon. You also get this weird little power trip as you're watching the 3 little guys following behind you grow into giant monsters as they Digivolve. Speaking of Digivolving, Kling Kling is Digivolving. Maybe it'll become something cool like Machine Dramon. A golden slug with wings. This is why nobody fucking picks you!